bait barrel right now, and I have a little ground squirrel down there. Just keep me occupied for the second or two here because I'm still waiting for my first bear to come. Day two of the hunt. Dwayne's filling my barrel up for me. Hopefully today that I'll get some bear to come in. As you can see, my red squirrel's back again. It's showing me that there's no bear in the area because he's just kind of taking over this meat barrel. And he grabs the meat out of that barrel, which is just about as big as he is, and he hauls it over in his log and chows down on it. Looks like Dwayne's going to have to show back up and throw some more meat in if the squirrel just took off. And I think there's something coming back in the brush. I can hear some twigs snapping, little leaves rustling. He's pretty quiet though. I believe he's back in the brush. Yep, there's my first bear. Not a bad sized bear, but just not as big as I want to see. I think I'm just going to watch this guy for a while. I'm going to pass him. I'm going to take He's pretty content right at the moment. Yeah, he's going to grab a piece of meat and wander off and probably go chew on it. I don't believe he's a dominant bear just to the fact of what he's doing right now. He's walking away from the barrel with the meat in his jaw and taking it out to the brush. And as my gun is blocking the video of the bear, he just off to the once he hit the barrel. They're in no hurry to leave. And I mean, this bear here would be the size I would like to see. It's like a two-tone colored bear. Either it's been rubbing or it's got some blonde mixed into it. And once she gets up on his barrel, you can see that she's sucking a young bear. So I'm not going to shoot this one either. I'm not say if it wasn't for her having a cub out there someplace and sucking a little one, I really thought maybe I might take her. And you can see she's got a bear on the back, so I know I would probably pass to the fact the hide's not that great. Two new bears coming into the bait. One's over at sitting and eating over on the grain barrel, and this other one's coming up to this barrel. This is not a bad sized bear either. It's practically to the top ring of that barrel, but I'm still not sure this is quite the size I'm looking for. I'm looking for something a little bit bigger than that. And of course there it lays down. I think these bears come in and they just amaze me that they're just so casual about it. That other barrel pretty much owns that. Now they're a little excited here, like there's something back in the brush. They're all looking to that one side, like they know there's something else coming into these barrels. They're not sure. They're on alert right now, really on alert. One's taking off. He's leaving Dodge, like there might be a bigger bear out there, so I'm going to pass on these two guys right now. Hopefully closer to the barrel now. I believe I realize that this is not the one I want. It don't have any unusual characteristics about it. Nice broad shouldered, good sized pads on him, but just a little bit small. Yeah, he's just not going to break the world record with that size of bear, and he's tiny. So like I say, I got 3 days of hunting to go yet here, and I'm just going to hang out and watch this guy. This bear here is going out in the brush. These other two that were just kind of hanging out there that were run off earlier just hung out there, and this one's kind of showing its dominance. These two other ones were getting a little bit too close to the barrels, and he's going to make sure he had them to himself. So now he's coming back in, and looks like he's going to feed himself some more meat here. Doesn't want anything to do with that grain barrel right now. He's definitely just on the meats. Yeah, he just showed his dominance there. Look at him. He's a big old macho man. It's late in the evening. This bear's moving out. Oh, we just had a sow with 3 cubs coming into the barrels. That one cub's a little bit smarter than the other two. It crawled right up. Mama's back there. She's just keeping the area kind of clear. She wants to eat, but she's on edge right now with her 3 cubs at the barrel, thinking any time there could be a male bear come in and kind of eat up her little cubs. So she's sitting down now grabbing a little bit of grain. She's been here a while, but she's just really on edge. She has nothing to do with not keeping guard. The 3 cubs that are at the barrel right now are just unique. The 2 little guys on the bottom have been growling the whole time they've been in here, and the guy on the top, he's trying to reach down the barrel and pull out something. He's having a little short of his reach. He's getting down there. His hind legs are, yep, he's down in the barrel right now, pulling out a piece. He's got himself a piece of meat. He struggled at that for about 3-4 minutes, and he finally did it. He's right on the top of the barrel, and the other two are down below just chowing away. This bear's been here a while chewing, and looking back into the brush, I see another bear coming up. This one doesn't seem that's at the barrel right now, seems to be too bothered with the one that's coming in, or else it just doesn't know it's there yet. Wait a minute, we just got alerted. Another bear's coming in. Well, we talked about twins. Now I'm thinking triplets. Now that one there's kind of taking a backseat to the one that was at the green barrel. And I think he's taking a backseat to the one at the meat barrel too. He's definitely hungry, so he don't want to leave. There's a little growling going on. Like they don't want him here, but they're going to contend with him. I have two bears at the barrel right now, 16 yards out. This guy wants into the meat barrel, but the other guy won't let him in. He is coming right directly by my stand right now. Almost like he's looking up. He's right below the stand. Look at this. Close. And you can't say you can't get a bear any closer than what he is right now. Standing directly below the ladder stand. Got out here, but there we are. 5 minutes into the hunt. It's got a nice pea patch on him. Two bears coming down the hill right now up to the bait barrel. The other little guy that was in here for quite a while with the pea patch on him, he kind of left. Skyrocketed out of here and making room for these two new bears. Wait a minute, something's happening here. These guys are climbing a tree. Something spooked these two bears up a tree. One can hear it in the study of this bear. Look, he's right to the top of that barrel, above the second ring. I believe this bear I'm going to take. I'm going to grab the gun and take a shot at this bear. This one's coming home with me, I believe. I'm just going to wait and see here, give me a good angle. He hears me lifting the gun. The bear actually heard me lift the gun. It scraped my coat a little bit. He's still sitting back down in there. He quarters away a little bit. I believe I'm going to take this bear. He's unique. He's the right size. This bear is probably going to go home with me. Just hang on. Here goes.
We're making Blair suffer out here. I know he's smiling, but he really don't want to smile.
With his blonde bear, beautiful blonde bear Glenn took, really nice during this hunt here. First guy in with a bear. Here's the second guy with a bear, Terry, got it with a bow. Didn't go much more than 40 yards. Terry's pretty happy. Nice black bear. Terry and Glenn together with both their bears. I believe both of them got them on the same day. Same day they got these bears. Nice blonde, nice black bear. Here's Glenn. Congratulations, Glenn. First bear hunt Glenn's been on, and here's Ray Hoodie with a nice blonde bear. Two blondes, and that's my guide right here, Blair, holding my bear that I took in the snow. The reason I took that bear right there, not the biggest one going, but the biggest one I've seen. Nice white V. It's Blair, myself, with my bear, and there I am holding my bear with a nice V in it. And here's Robbie Phillips, the last guy that filled the tag out. He got a nice cinnamon bear, real nice cinnamon bear. So we made a complete sweep.